Glen Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds among heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
His adversary, coming out of London, Miles.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. I'm very interested to see how he fights tonight. Lennox Lewis is coming off of an impressive knockout win.
Well, that could be a catch-22, Joe. Yeah, a lot of confidence coming into this fight, but also it could be overconfidence. He could start to think he's a huge puncher now, and he has to throw only one shot at a time, and that can really take away from his overall game.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And what a clever combination by Lewis. A good block. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
Halfway through this round, he scored well after being hit himself. How about that exchange?
In and out, in and out.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Targeting a left hand down low. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand. Miles is left now getting into the mix. Scored well up top. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Ryan, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get it.
Lewis's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Back up top he goes. A flush hook scores well for him. Lennox Lewis is really showing us what he's made of. A good, sturdy chin. Lewis is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Oh, what an uppercut. Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Lewis. Here's one for you now, he says. Oh! Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
One, two, three, four, five.
Miles is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Now the these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the others.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
Miles is in bad shape. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be saying, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Nice block by Miles. Lewis is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Solid shot, the overhand left. Right to the head with that right. Lewis is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. And he ties up on the inside. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Miles. Scored well up top. Miles is absorbing a hook, committing to the work downstairs with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Miles. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Lewis.
Get away from the inside.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Little head hunting with the left. Miles' jab lands well. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Good doubling up of the jab by Lennox Lewis. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Now hugging on the inside. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Miles is left, landing well. There's Lennox Lewis with a signature right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Let's see some more head movement.
Miles' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And that's the end of round 4. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Lewis, his opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Miles' inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay.
And banging away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Miles is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victor. That's what you want to see. A guy